When it comes to property investment, trying to be successful in isolation can be challenging and oftentimes very discouraging. Well, I'm about to chat to founder and publisher of Real Estate Investor magazine, Neale Petersen, about why your network is a huge part of your investment success. Hi Neale, welcome to All About Property.
Hi Sylvia, thank you for the invitation. It's wonderful to be here.
When it comes to property investment, there's a saying that goes, your network equals your net worth. Can you elaborate on that?
No, absolutely. The number of people that you put together, so if you had to put their net worth together, you have so much more buying power. And that relates a lot to real estate today. And what it really means is that you're surrounding yourself with people that give you the ability to buy real estate if you're not in that position.
You also want to network with other property investors. Now, why is this important?
Sometimes you feel it's a bit lonely out there as an investor. Am I doing the right thing? Even though I've got a power team in place. Talk to other investors. What are you doing? What is the things that I can learn from? So I think when you go to these kind of events, you've got to go with a goal. You've got to know what is it that you are looking for in a power team. What is it that you want from that particular power team? And there are so many different events. There's so many different categories of events.
Right.
And it all depends how fast that you want to run as an individual. Some people come in a bit slower. They might buy one property in a year. They might buy two. There's others that want to buy 5. Others want to buy 10, 20 properties, which is possible to do. So you need to get a like-minded team that fits in with that particular strategy.
So what advice do you have for someone who's looking to approach new people at these events?
Yeah, don't be shy. You know, talk to other people. You know, carry around business cards, because some people they feel inadequate. All these big property investors. It's not. They're human beings. We're all human beings at the end of the day. You know, interact with them. What is it that they like? You know, and I try to meet as many people as I possibly can when I go to. I mean, I go to so many different events in a year, locally and internationally, and I just try to meet as many people as I can. And I think you just need to have that same kind of mindset.
How do you then track after the networking event who you should follow up with first?
Remember, you're going to go on a little bit of a journey together. Right. And in the past, some of the groups that we've had, some of the people have invested with each other. And also sometimes not all the investment doesn't work. So it's so important, and probably because there was a mismatch at the start of the networking. So, but there's not a cut and dried method to say this is the way to do it. It is just something that you've got to prepare yourself. This is what I'm looking for in a partner. This is the kind of partner that I'm looking for. Yes. And it's really an open, honest conversation that you have with an individual. And you've got to like the other person. It's got to be somebody that you've got to feel comfortable with, that and because you're going on a journey together.
Absolutely, absolutely. So then you go to the networking sessions. How do you then take those meetings with investors and now turn them into successful property deals?
Well, that's even a better question, because now we start masterminding. And then we start getting what masterminding is really. We get people into a group, and you can meet as a group. Sometimes when you do meet one-on-one or as a group, sometimes there is normally a strong individual in the group, and the dynamic normally switches. So what I suggest, you can do telephone, you can do it through Skype, you can do it through Zoom calls, whatever. And then what you do is you normally have a subject for discussion, right. And then everyone in the group finds a solution for that individual, then switches to the second individual, the third, the fourth, and everybody in that group gets a turn. So that there's not sort of a leaning over to one individual in the group, because it's just one of those things. We just do get dominant individuals from time to time. Yeah.
So now, Neale, to new investors who are looking for networking events, where should they look out for networking events?
Look, there's, you can Google, there's a few groups. And now some people, it's a matter of, I feel comfortable with that group or I don't feel comfortable with that group. But there's different types, whether it's in residential, whether it's in student accommodation, whether it's in affordable, or whether I'm going to learn how to become a developer. The groups tend to be different, and the networking groups tend to be different. So it all depends on what your needs are.
So any last words, any last advice for those who are going to be going to networking sessions on how they can make the most out of these events?
Yeah, so I think they must just make a point of going to the event. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Just go out there and be bold, because, that's it. That's how you put yourself in the world out there, because otherwise, nobody's going to see you. And I've mentioned it earlier, get your pile of business cards, prepare yourself. Who is the person that you want to meet? What is it that you want to get out of the meeting? Be very specific to yourself in terms of what is that result that you're looking for. And then it becomes more of a plan, as opposed to just sort of a quick, I'm here, to meet a few people and that kind of thing. Because it's information sharing and it's networking, and more importantly, it's to get a result, and that's to get you on your real estate investment journey.
Neale, thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Well, thank you, Sylvia. It's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed my time here today.